Four things that I love: food, music, history, and dancing. My name is Serigne Mbaye. I'm 28 years old. Currently, I'm running a pop-up in New Orleans called Dakar Nola, which is essentially connecting the bridge between Senegamians and the folks from New Orleans. It's a restaurant that I wanted to work for a very long time, and then I came to a realization that there's no other restaurant in the world that do what I want to do. So therefore, I created Dakar Nola. My mother owned a restaurant in New York City. The restaurant closed before I was born, and she used to cook Senegalese food. Everything that she used to do was very intimate, few people, and then she used to cook food from Senegal. As a kid growing up, my house, every single time was different folks from different backgrounds would come to my mom's house and eat. As I began to take this culinary thing very seriously, I realized that I want to cook how my mom used to do it. Understanding that history really inspired me to create Dakar Nola, so like my food is modernized Senegalese food, which is show a little bit of Senegal, a little bit of New Orleans, but evolve with different technique that I learned throughout working for all these Michelin-star restaurants throughout the years. Ceebu is a national dish of Senegal. Ceeb means rice, jën means fish, because Senegal is around the coast. Fish is something that we're able to access fish every single day. And rice is something that we have often, We have this rice in Senegal called TLP Mbaye. It's grown in this region called Casamance, which is just like a little bit in the southern part of Senegal. The actual rice itself is what makes the dish poppin'. The rice dish is called jollof. Jollof is a tribe in Senegal. They're known as the jollof, and they were the one that truly originated the actual dish jollof. But each single country have their own version of what jollof really is. Because of slavery, that dish had traveled so many places. Even Louisiana have a dish called jambalaya. It was very similar to a jollof rice. Even South Carolina have a dish called Hoppin' John, very similar to that. That dish is so simple, but yet has so much story. So jollof is something that tells a story where I'm from, but also how the dish evolved throughout the years. If I'm saying I'm making ceebu, if I'm gonna serve at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m., I need to be in the kitchen at 8. If not, it's not gonna come out right. My mother taught me, if you can't do it right, you just don't even bother. So it's like, if I'm gonna cook ceebu, I gotta do it right. We steam our rice within the same pot because we grow up didn't have any ovens. We created a little fire. We got one pot. We had to cook all our vegetables, the sauce, the protein, and the rice within one pot. Throughout the cooking process, you add into it. Because back home where we believe that you can't just start cooking, season everything at the beginning, or just season everything towards the end. You have to cook within layers. So every time you add something, you need to add something to the pot. That's how we build flavors. For the past 10 years, I worked at some of the best restaurants in the world just to learn how they cook or how they do a certain technique and add that into the style of food that I want to cook. I think to build love, you need to have that one, maximum 2 pots, and build that layer. It just takes time, but when it's ready, everyone in the neighborhood know that jollof is ready. Everyone can smell it, so that's what I do.